Are things feeling a little stuck or slow right now? It's not about judgment, it's just about clarity. So today we are going to explore what might be blocking your next step. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Laura's Lane. I have Lisa with me again, and we have a new topic to explore together. I'm going to bring Lisa on.
Hello.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
Hey.
Good. Welcome back.
Great. Great to be back. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of good feedback about the last couple of videos, and so it's fun to do this. It's fun to get together and just kind of explore topics that people are kind of just questioning. They're wondering, like, and just kind of seeking a little bit of extra assistance. And this is one of those big ones is, feeling kind of stuck. And what is it? What's blocking me?
Yeah, I get it. We're like, hey, I'm doing everything right and everything's going wrong, or so it appears.
Or so it appears, right? It's like, oh, help, help, what's happening? Why is this happening? Yeah, so we thought we'd do something a little bit different today, and we're going to pick a stack, right?
Yeah, we're going to pick from three. So I'll hold up the cards, whatever card resonates and you're drawn to. Just kind of remember that pal, and then I will pull three cards from each one and we'll see what that meaning is. Whatever you're meant to hear, just follow your heart and let it go. We've got deck number one. I want to just show you all together. Number two and number three. Let's just kind of take a peek, see if one color or something in the card draws out to you, or you just hear 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to connect with the angels, your guides, and see what it is you need to hear. Maybe you're really not blocked. You just think you're blocked. Maybe there's some steps that you can take. Now, if you were connected to our first deck, this is an Archangel Tarot deck. It's very possible that maybe you're just overthinking it. Spirit's saying, hey, take a moment. Don't be at odds with yourself. Don't overanalyze it. If something just felt right in the moment, go with it. Don't kind of tear it apart. Trust that it is all about timing, because in this very moment, the Ariel, she actually represents money and career, anything of abundance. And just looking at her, it's like, hey, you've done the work. Everything is coming together. The main thing is not to feel stuck. Archangel Michael represents more of just being kind of in the mind a little bit too much, overthinking it. Here we have somebody, she's standing at the gate, she's looking out, but she's afraid to go. And sometimes when we want to make changes in our lives, we do feel stuck, but we're not seeing clearly. It's like, hey, your prayers are being answered. Don't overthink it. Spirit hears what's going on. You've done the work. You haven't done anything wrong. You just have to be courageous and just go after, and know that nothing is really in your way.
That is such a great message. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, we all, I think, on occasion, we'll overthink it. We'll get this great idea and we're all ready to do it. And then next thing you know, there's the mind up there's just blah, 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 blah. Every reason to discourage us. And it's like, no, hey, you're meant to be happy. You're meant to have that relationship. You're meant to prosper. Just trust art.
Yeah, that first one is really interesting. It's just speaking like sometimes when people or myself, anyone starts taking those steps, and you are, like you said in this first reading, that you have done the work, just be courageous. And sometimes being courageous might not actually be something you have to take action on. It might be just sitting for a minute, right?
Absolutely.
It might be sitting and saying, it's okay. Hold on. Not everything has to move super fast. But if we have been taking that step forward, sometimes we don't have that patience to wait for what is revealed next. And we had talked about that before we came on about like sitting. Sometimes you do have to sit in the nothing.
In the nothing.
And that
Exactly.
is courageous.
And just kind of listen and be aware. And what else is important while you're sitting in that nothingness? Don't have like expectations how you think it should be. Be open that like, hey, spirit has like something better than you can even imagine, and just trust. So don't kind of micromanage the
That's a big one, especially for me.
yeah.
But
I'm
then
guilty.
yeah, I mean, anybody could relate to it, but I love that. And the courageous thing, really, I mean, it takes a lot of courage. If you pick card one, what it sounds like is like, hey, you've done the work, keep going, be courageous. But courageous might be something different than what you think.
Yes, it's like your mind is just toying with you. Kind of don't listen to it.
Mm, 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 mm,
Uh,
mm.
Don't try to say, well, is it really a good idea? Or, try to put too many details. It's like, yeah, if you are in the right path, you're going in the right way, but it is about timing.
Yeah, and like it makes me think of somebody like going forward and forward and forward, and they're like, why, wait, why? And it's like being courageous might be to just stop, take off the one track mind,
Yeah.
let it set that aside, maybe get into some quiet, and
Yes.
know that that takes courage to stop and allow to get more information or just to continue forward, but to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, that's a powerful one for you number ones. Woohoo! Number ones.
Throw your
Put
number
your
one.
brain to the side.
So for all of you who picked our beautiful purple deck number 2, now this one is whatever you think may be blocking you, whatever it is you're trying to achieve. This reading for you this is a very big time in your life. These aren't day-to-day little things happening. These are big changes. And one of the cards, new beginnings. This represents a brand new cycle in life. Hey, this is something big. This is something new. Let the old ways fall aside. You've got to learn a new way of doing and being. The old way obviously wasn't working out, or you wouldn't be looking for change. But it's saying, hey, this solitude, here we have this lady. She's sitting there. She's got the book, this beautiful sunset in the back. It's representing that you've learned your lessons. You've walked a rough road. You've paid your dues. Now sit and take a moment with what you've learned and how you can do things differently that are not like you've done things in the past, as you are searching for maybe a new career, a new friendships, romance, finances, whatever that may be, even business. Because as you're moving forward, again, the temptation, this is the ego card. Again, don't don't get too much in the mind. Things do sometimes have to get a little tough before they get better. We have that big white glow and that ball in the back, but the gentleman in the front looks like he's just going a little cuckoo. It's like, hey, I can do this. Don't be tempted to fall back in your old ways, habits, and patterns just because things aren't going the way that you meant them to go. It is all about big changes, big steps, and that for someone, if you've done the work, you've paid your dues. Now it is your time.
Oh, so that's very different. I mean, it's similar, obviously, but it is very different that it's almost like giving you a signal on the side of the road. You number twos, whoever picked number two, it's like, yeah, keep, you've paid your dues. You've been through a lot, and it's acknowledging that.
Uh-huh.
And that might be why you're at this place where you're like, oh my gosh, why do I feel blocked? Well, maybe it is that road sign with that ego and that temptation. And maybe you keep looking backwards. And if you keep looking backwards, your energy is going this direction. It's not actually going to what you want to create, or
Absolutely.
it's just split between the two. And when it's split equally, how do you move forward? You
Absolutely.
know, you're just staying in one place in a sense. So it might be time, like those cards to me, like are really powerful because that new beginning is forward. Like rear view mirror, we don't need it anymore. Forward. Don't go back. No, no, no bueno.
No bueno. And to be any new beginning, sometimes when we're in this stage, and this does represent the beginning of a cycle, um, sometimes we don't know what that new beginning is. And if you're at a place where you're making changes, you need to start something new, but you don't know what that is, what Laura had just said a few minutes ago, sometimes sitting with yourself in nothingness. The lady in the salt, she's got the book in front of her. She's taken a moment of doing nothing. But I mean, not really nothing. I guess that's not really the word, but she's contemplating and looking over what she's been through and taking the lessons that she's learned.
Yeah, that's great. And that's easy so it's easy for us to say this, right? But to actually sit down and do this and take the time for yourself, that is, it has to be intentional. It's not the easy stuff because you might, number twos, I might suggest if you look at all the things that you've been through that these cards represent, all these challenges, this is an opportunity right now to say, okay, what did I really learn about me?
Yes.
What did I really learn about how I would navigate the world? Not how they did it or that person did it or that person. How did I navigate this? And am I still making those same choices? Am I learning from these situations? Have I moved up a level? Because it looks like this is an opportunity to do that, to bump up and to become that, like you said, the new beginning, this new version. And it's easier to do that when you go, oh yeah, I liked that decision. I liked this one. This was detrimental. I don't want to do that again. How do I choose anew?
Right. Because it's human nature. We are creatures of habit.
Yep.
And it's real easy for us to fall back into a pattern, even if we know it's not good for us.
Yeah. Wow. Number two is this is actually a really powerful, quick read, right? I
Yeah.
mean, there's like, hey, check out for this. You've gone through that, but go for it. Like,
Again, and always that temptation of that ego. And it can also be for somebody just to remind them, don't have like that arrogance, have the gratitude,
mm,
not only the good, but the bad. Because the things that you think may have been bad were actually blessings to put you in the right path, to get you to
right.
break those old habits.
Yeah, and it does work out that way. And when you're in the thick of it though, you don't always want to hear that. You just be like, "Shut up! Stop saying that. This is not a blessing." And if you feel that way, I totally understand.
Yeah.
I totally understand, but you really can get to the other side. And I would offer this to people to maybe if there's something that you're really holding on to in your rearview mirror, maybe to journal out how you wish it would have happened. And the reason that I suggest that is because one of my biggest breakthrough moments was when I journaled out, well, if it would have happened this way, I would have been okay with it. And I
Yeah.
journaled it out. And what I learned from that was that I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually would have had an even worse outcome in the long run. And it turned what was a terribly horrific, dark night of the soul situation into like, oh my gosh, everything just let go because I'm like, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. It
So
is.
I offer that to you as maybe something that you might want to just try for yourself, if you can, when you're ready.
Yeah, journaling is very powerful, and when you're getting it out on paper, it takes, it's getting it out of here.
Yeah. It
It's
helps unclog all this.
Yeah. And and that's they always say about, the art of forgiveness. It's not about forgiving somebody for what they've done, whether it's right or wrong. It's just about you being able to understand that lesson and it not
Mhm.
bother you more. So they could have been a real big butthole, but you'd be like, God, thank you. No, I found this wonderful person, or, I have a better job because I got fired because that wasn't good for me.
Right.
And then
That's
just
the other side of it.
let it roll off your back.
Yep. When you and it takes effort to get to that point. It doesn't mean like it's painful necessarily, but there are steps. Take the steps. Take the step.
Yeah.
Start to observe yourself in that silence. That woman sitting there, quiet with the book. So, it's like she is in review, right?
Yeah.
And so number 2 is go, go, go. You can do it.
Please, last but not least, how we have. Now, if you're number 3, now you know what? It's Spirit is saying this is the 4 of Wands, which is like it's all about celebrating. You have set the foundation. Reach for the stars. You've done your diligence. You've worked hard. The pentacles will represent our career, our work, our skills. It's like celebrate what you're doing. Um, it's like it's just about timing and it's about ready to happen. So if you've picked pile number 3, it's like you're on, just get ready for everything that you're wishing and hoping for. Don't give up. Be positive about it, and get ready to celebrate. It's around the corner, and I feel compelled to pull one more card on that, because the people who have picked pile number 3, these are also there. I'm just hearing that the group who have picked this are really, there are light workers here. There's some very inspiring teachers. I don't know, whatever that work or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, the message is it really is coming from a great place, and your work is needed. And what you're trying to achieve, even if it's relationship, meant to be together. Have the confidence because it's calling you to take a leadership role of some sort. So whatever that is, it's like take control, be the leader, let your light shine. It's coming sooner than you realize.
Well, hello, number 3. It
It's a
feels
lot of
like
action. It's coming. Yeah.
just right around the corner. That feels also feels almost like, yeah, just keep going. Whatever direction you're headed, keep going because all of a sudden a door is going to open and there it is.
And know that it's meant to be. And yeah, and it has something, it's like deeper that you're meant to shine your light with whatever it is. It's like being a mentor of some sort, the leader. It's a very important meant to be situation that's about to be coming soon.
I love that. So it's almost like it was destiny in a sense. I'm saying it kind of playfully, but almost
Yeah.
like it's been waiting, right? And you've done that. You said, all the hard work was there and it's time to celebrate.
Yeah.
And that celebrating along the path could actually help open up that door. Do you know what I mean? That vibration, getting
Yeah.
into that energy of that celebration, which you had said a couple times at the beginning, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. So keep that vibe high, whatever that means for you.
Like keep your sights on the end result, and just having that gratitude and that good energy, because energy, like, and we, stay positive because you will keep attracting more positive energy.
Woo-hoo. All right. That was awesome. Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah, welcome.
These were great. Last time we did when we did this together, we forgot to talk about your readings. So Lisa does readings, you guys. And if you contact her, just let her know you're from Laura's Lane. She has something extra special for you. I'm not sure what it is, but she does. And how can they get a hold of you to do a reading?
They can get a hold of me on my website, lisaleon.com. You can email me at lisa@lisaleon.com.
And then you have one up on the screen here.
Yeah, the Lisa Leone Psychic Realtor. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. So
Okay.
just message me and let me know that you saw it on Lara's Lane. And then, yeah, a little special incentive for you all.
And what's the tell us a little bit since we're here. What's the psychic realtor? Talk about what that means.
Okay, well, in addition to my psychic readings, I'm also a realtor in North Carolina. I'm in the Hendersonville and Asheville area. I, you know what, the energies carry through in our homes. I like to help people just guide them to the home that has the right energy for them.
Oh, I love that.
Somebody maybe is wanting to sell their home and it's not selling, it can be cleansing, clearing out that energy.
That's wonderful. I love that.
Yeah, so if anyone out there in North Carolina and you're in Hendersonville or Asheville,
Yeah, go see Lisa. She'll take care of you. She'll take good care of you.
well, I'll even be glad to do a little energy reading on your home if you like.
Oh, that's a great idea. I never even thought about that. But yeah, that would a card pull on your home. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Okay, so there was something else. We talked about that sitting in nothing a little bit, but I didn't know if you wanted to share a little bit more about how you do that and how you go through those moments, how you feel about it, how you attend to that that nothing moment.
Well, I think you mentioned it is easier said than done. um, you know what? I have for me, what works, I have positive mantras.
Hmm.
My mind doesn't want to stop. I'll just have a positive mantra and I will repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And just kind of until that noise just quiets down. And I personally love just to go out in nature and put my feet in the grass and take a little, no cell phones, no noise.
Yeah, it's hard, like to do that when you're like in a routine. Um, but I agree with all that. One of the things that I've noticed is that I have a lot of information that's constantly coming into my life, whether it's through social media or I like to stay educated on things, and I like documentaries and all that. So I'm always like listening to something when I'm driving or whatever. I don't really listen to music in the car that much anymore. And I noted it this week. I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch gears. I'm driving total silence. No, YouTube, no videos on, different perspectives. And I am telling you, I had like three beautiful ideas drop into my head because I was just driving in the silence and allowing just, my drive just to be there in the quiet with myself, nothing else. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Quiet, nothing. Nothing. They say nothing, but it's not really, it's everything, right?
Yeah. Then you get to hear the messages that are coming in.
Right. So
Yeah.
you guys, you know what? It might be as simple as that if you want to try it, where you would normally maybe turn the TV on, maybe wait an extra hour
Yeah.
and don't.
Yeah.
Maybe turn your phone off, like entirely turn off. Yes, really turn it off for an hour.
Right. Drive to work without the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah, have a moment,
Mm-hmm.
you
See what
know?
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just small little things like that that can actually be these big changes for our number ones, our number twos, and our number threes.
It's all good. It's never bad.
No, it is all good. So, if you have been here before, you know that I have a workbook that you can get. It's down below, and it is an Empowered Lane workbook. It's a toolbox for life. So go grab that and join me in the mornings because I do a breathing technique every single day so that you can get back to the now moment and kind of do what we're talking about, right? Just get quiet and then get focused. And after those 3 minutes, maybe you'll just leave the radio off for an extra 5 or 10, and that would be lovely. So join me in the morning. And Lisa, is there anything else that maybe you want to share with everybody before we part ways today?
No, I was just going to put out there, maybe whenever we do this again, if any of the people in the audience have particular questions they want answered
Oh, I love that.
to you, and we can do, pick a few and do for some of the audience.
Oh, I'd love that. Yes, you guys. So you can put it down below in this video, questions for next time. Or if you're just like, don't want your name associated with it for whatever reason, just email it to me at, you'll see down below again in the description is my email, Laura's Lane info, I think at Yahoo. Oh my gosh, I can't remember now. But yes, it's down, it's all in the description. Yeah, email us those questions. That's a great idea, Lisa. I love that.
Yeah.
Because that'll be more tailored for you. And since we're new to this, this is like only our third time doing it. You're probably going to get your question answered because we're just building an audience right now, right?
We are, and I'm loving it. And I'm just honored to be able to be here and join you.
Oh yeah, I love it, and I'm so glad that we've got a good vibe, and it's all for the best intentions, everyone. We're definitely heart-centered people who just want the best for everybody and want everybody to be in their full, empowered place where they're living their best life, and so that's always the intention behind everything that happens and comes out of Laura's Lane.
Yeah. Well, I just wish everybody a good evening, and thank you, Laura.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Lisa. And cheers to you, Lisa. Cheers to everyone out there. And cheers to your success moving forward. And stay open, everyone. Stay authentic. And then we will see you again soon. Ciao for now.